Welcome back, everybody. This is Grace or Gibby, whatever you prefer, and today I am here making a beginner easy gear guide to getting Shadowfeeder Pendant. And if you don't know what it does, Shadowfeeder Pendant is a misc that you can click to spend SP to give you and your whole side celerity. So your pet and guest can also get celerity. It's a very strong misc, and you can spam it. So you can click it like 5 times in one turn. If you have Essence Orb, you can use Essence Orb to click it even more times. And you combine it with Purple Rain if you'd like. Although it's nerfed Purple Rain, it's still very useful for effects like this. And you can get lots of celerity pretty much for free. Now the quest is not too difficult. However, it does have a lot of shadow monsters. So since I'm doing this on my Yulgar only restrictions to show that anyone can do the quest, I don't have a shadow armor or a shadow shield, but what I do have is a light armor and the liquid courage misc. So our main strategy, and it's a war, so you have to fight some easy monsters, and then you get into the quest. But our main strategy is going to be to, on turn 1, make our light and dark resist as even as possible, so that when the monster first attacks us, we take as little damage as possible. And then we're simply going to go into our light armor and use liquid courage. So now we have effectively 17 light resist and 45 dark resist, which isn't as good as a shadow armor, but it's a pretty good balance. So I'm just going to get my random guests and pets out. And then I'm just going to simply complete the quest using this strategy. So on the first turn, I'm switching into Tyrannosaurus Rex because it has the most balanced light and dark resists. So in case I get attacked when I'm ready before battle, I switch into this in case I get attacked. And then once it's my turn, I switch into this. So I have my highest light resist and lowest light resist and lowest dark resist because of the misc. So now it's simple. I'm simply going to attack everything to death. The boss for the final quest is quite easy. The only special mechanic it has is that it has a high hit count and it can drain your mana and your SP. Now you don't really need to worry about it draining your mana and your SP because it has low health and doesn't do that much damage. But one thing you can do if you're worried about it is you can use a flat damage reduction source like Baby Egg or Shield Cake if you have it, because it has so many hits that'll reduce the damage output by a lot. As well, it has 50 resists to all elements, so what you can do is you can use a harm weapon or harm spell if you have it. But as I'll show you in this video, that's not needed. These are just optimizations to be made if you're looking to do the quest faster than I do it. And finally, on the defensive end, there are both defensive shadow shields, defensive shadow armors like Shadow of Doubt, like Ultimon's armor, and even the Twilight set is a bit of a shadow armor. And all of those will leave you more defensive than my setup will. But that is pretty much it. So I'm just gonna, that's pretty much it for the mechanics, and for all the gear you can do, you can upgrade the gear pretty much any way you like. There's lots, again, as I mentioned, you can use shadow armors, you can use higher damage sources, you can use better defensive miscs, but this setup will work, and you can do it without any access to good gear, and you'll be able to unlock Shadowfeeder Pendant, which is a super strong misc. So thank you for watching. I hope this guide is helpful, and let me know if you have any questions, any recommendations, anything that you think I should change, or any quests you think I should do in the same set of restrictions. If you have trouble finding the gear I'm using, it's all available in the Battle-On shops and in other accessible shops. And if you don't know where those shops are, feel free to check out my accessible items guide that I have a video on. So again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy and that it's helpful. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace and love, guys. Peace and love.